This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up.
Son of a gun! If it wasn't my favorite saying. Wall Street Pete, Crypto and Crypto. I wish I bought more. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. This channel is nothing without you hitting the like button. If you're not hitting the like button, you're not hitting the subscribe button, you're not watching, you're not commenting, we are screwed, because this is the best crypto channel in this space. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth, to the best of my knowledge. This is not a financial advisor. This is a show that if you had a place where you would love to go and talk about crypto amongst each other and watch a guy who's worked on Wall Street, done trading, knows the charts, well, this may be the place. This is a guy who actually wants to help you. I actually care if you make it or not. I actually give a flying F. So hit that like and subscribe, please. We're going to go on over right now and talk about what's been happening. And that was a huge fall, so please become a member if you are not. Currently, right now, if you're just catching up, in the past 24 hours, 64,509 traders were liquidated. And I've been very busy right now with doing this particular move. I was probably on this list at least once, so Wall Street Beat was probably on this list once. I did get liquidated once or twice, but you know what? I also killed it. So we're doing good right now. Trading leverage on MEX comes in at $188 million, just to round off. Wow, that's a lot of liquidations. The largest single liquidation ever happened on OKX. ETH USD swap value of $3.03 million. Right now, looking at this, it currently shows that we do have a lot of people who are longing this particular platform. But if we do go over here and check us out, I wanted to see what the liquidations, long versus short. And we do have a big, strong 49, almost 50% evenly. Thinking that, well, the bearish market is here. We're going down, bearish, very bearish. And if you pay attention to the people who are bullish, well, we're only going to get about a 30%. So it's almost 50-30 here. The rest are in between, wondering what the hell's in the seam. They don't know what the hell to do. Understood. That's crypto for you. Congratulations into the crypto, the feds. Tomorrow, make a decision on the interest rates. Are we going to go up? Are we going to stay flat? I do believe that we get a 3% kick here. This is something similar to what they were saying. I read the article. I was trying to read the article. And what to look for from the Fed's December 2023 meeting. Yes, this is exactly tomorrow. The U.S. Federal Reserve is almost certain to hold interest rates steady at the conclusion of their 13th meeting, which is obviously today, the 12th. The decision will be announced at 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Currently, the CME Fed Watch Tools puts the challenge of an interest rate hike up just at 3%. However, beyond the likely uneventful meeting outcome, traders will be looking for clues, and so will I, about how the Fed is thinking about 2024. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to go over that. Good morning, Ismail, Tommy, good morning to you. And Josh D, good morning to you. Please hit that like button. Don't have to tell you guys. So we're going to find out what's going on. We're going to talk about that very much. I got two crypto assets I want to talk about this morning big time. And I know we kind of go over this, and it's not big time, but we kind of talk about this, right? The idea is for central banks. Now, I need you to understand what central and decentralized is, because Cardano is one of the assets I want to talk about, how it is decentralized and what it does. Do you really know what central and decentralized is? Because to introduce these digital currencies in limited circulation, that was the idea. Listen, they're telling you what is going on. To exist alongside as cash is just another monetary option, and then to broaden the circulation over time as they gain in popularity and cash fades away. We're talking about Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about anything else. We're talking about Bitcoin, like Bitcoin. So pay attention. Definitely to mention, I go over this a million times. It bothers me. I know some people probably get disinterested because they already know a lot about this. Decentralized finance. Every bank's worst nightmare. Well, I don't know if you realize, but in 2008, amidst that frenzy, there was a great recession, right? And a lot of people freaked out. And distrust in the banks, well, they were there. And it seems like this is all happening again as of last year, right? In February this year. With the American financial system collapsing, there was a rise of something called that someone made Nakamoto. He was the man publishing and addressing the centralized matter, right? This was supposed to be a problem that is going to be a solution very quickly in decentralized manner. And what's the difference? A lot of people want to know, what are the difference? Well, traditional financing, we're really failing. I don't know if people get that. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going over some serious stuff. Why Cardano's changing the game? Because I'll tell you right now, it's totally decentralized. Money is held by the individual. If this is a crypto matter, DeFi is so important, right? That's why we love Cardano. And money is held by institutions and companies, right? People you don't know. They're doing something with your money. When you have enough of it, money makes money. Well, I wish I could fucking hold everyone's money. Don't you wish you could hold everyone's money, right? Well, you would most likely fuck it up and lose it all. So that's why you don't get the opportunity. But why do these people get you an opportunity to hold your money? So this is a big problem that we're trying to find as a solution. Why Bitcoin is here. People think it's just to do bad things. It's not. So open access DeFi compared to the application is required to access services, which is wild. It's your money. Market is always open, right? That's a huge difference. And they have set operating hours. Oh, that's how wonderful. And they're the worst operating hours you could think of. So these are some just giving you an idea, right? Your activity is hidden. Their activity is linked to the identity, relies on a blockchain technology's underlying principle of transparency, but yet they are closed book activity when it's traditional markets, and individuals do not have the right to obtain institutions' financial history. What? Excuse me? So this is a big difference. This is why crypto is here. This is why it's so important to be decentralized. And I try not to make it boring, but this is true. And speaking of Cardano, all new high. For Cardano, here's what you should know. The Total Lock TVL in Cardano, decentralized finance. Oh, okay, we just learned about that a little bit. Ecosystem has hit an all-time high. That's pretty exciting. Cardano's total value lock touching this all-time new high, indicates increased adoption of the DeFi protocols housed within the chain. The network's total value has risen by almost 50% in the last month alone. So I don't need to go over any more. We're going to go into the charts. I hope you're excited. There's a lot to talk about here, though. We've had a lot going on, and we've been trading. Like I said, Jito was one of my favorites. I can show you a few of these are the lost ones if you'd like. I hate when people just show the winners. We do not always win. We have a few or many losses as well, but not as like this. We can mitigate our losses. And that's why leverage trading is so important. So pay attention. I did do a little skit here. The music doesn't need to be here, I guess. But what I'm trying to show people here, can I kill that? Yeah, here we go. Trying to show people what happens. This is leverage trading. I don't know if you can see that with your screen. It's hard. Maybe you got to zoom in. But up $11 here. How much percentage of the money we're putting in margin? We're risking $40.20. This is max. You could trade too with my referral if you'd like. 1ZEG. I'll give it to you. It's at the end of the beginning of this video. But it's important to know, and you will get trading fees if you use it. Everyone will. You just keep giving it to other people. Give your link and referral, and you will keep making some good gains. I really like MEX platform until obviously they give me a reason not to. But for the U.S., this is one of the only things we have left. $20. I could have taken $20. Got greedy. Kept going. Please share with a friend. Hit the like, subscribe. We have a tutorial of how to use it. Did I talk about it on this one? No. This wasn't a tutorial. We have one, but this was just showing I finally took gains. And I learned not to get greedy. We entered in at 295.5, and we were shorting it, and it was going down. It was wonderful. But there was support that I found on a short-term time frame, and I said, let's get the F out of this trade. I don't like where it's heading, and that's kind of what we did. So putting up a little bit of money is fun sometimes because it's not, you know what I mean? You're risking little amounts. A lot of people like to put thousands, if not even more. So please be careful. You will get smacked easily. Bonk has flipped Pepe. So another big news here. Yesterday we flipped to 1.65 trillion market cap. That was very important as coming all the way down to 1.56. So this is really starting to become a big game here. Like I was talking to some of the guys. So it's funny. It's like a big an adult game. 0.01 on futures. Oh, zero trading fees on spot. Yeah, it's excellent. I love that. But let's get into Jasmy. As son of a biatch, it's moving quicker than I expected. So currently right now, I did have an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Somebody asked, hey, where's a goodbye on Jasmy? Well, unfortunately, we couldn't do the video and wake up soon enough, right? We have to get things done. So Hugo, here you are with your update on Jasmy. I'm very, very disappointed. I apologize immensely because this video was wanting to be taken a little sooner than what it is. And usually when I have my wick up this high, it is going to hit that high. So I'm looking for about a 61, 62 repeat, as I say, and we look like we could get somewhere up to about where we were. Was a 62 on the money, honey. So don't be surprised if that's about where we go with this Jasmy price. I don't expect it to go directly up. You can see what's happening. Inverted head and shoulders, right? There's the inverted head. It's about usually where you want to be when you enter a trade. I tried really hard to get in this, but sleep got in the way. Son of a bitch. So Wall Street, P, Sicto, and Crypto. We're talking about Jasmy. Hit the like and subscribe. There will be resistance on the way up. Obviously, 6,052 here. Looks like there's going to be strong resistance if this continues, but we got to get past here first. This is the biggest first cup and handle that we'll have to get in. We're trading hourly, so we're trading on the hourly here. Talking about a cup and handle, probably coming in here, so be careful. Coming all the way up a little more, you can see, but not crazy expected, but we could get that resistance and come back through. If we break through this, you can already see short-term resistance has been created on that cup there. So we have to break above it on a daily candle. Once we do, like I said, we'll be coming back up to the 52 area. So I expect 6,052 on the Jasmy price. From there, all the way into about here, expect some major resistance. Like I said, nothing goes up exactly forever. So if you are in a trade, or if you're getting in a trade, or if you're trading on leverage, obviously be very careful. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do get somewhere in this exact range. So please be careful going further. But this could dip down on the handle here first, then going up. As you can see, we do have some support here coming in. So let's watch that, see what happens on the top of the cup. So I'm hoping that the cup gets overfilled with coffee and we can cheers away. So that dip was very impressive. A lot of people, I wanted to talk about that. Let's look at the price on, we don't have Judo up. Son of a gun. Judo was exciting because there was something I wanted to talk about. We'll get into it in a minute, though. I want you to watch this one clip because CZ is going to jail most likely. So listen up, all ears, just an update. This is what we do for you in the crypto space. Hit the like and subscribe. Now would be a great time.
Can I just ask what happened with Binance, with the settlement that came out? I mean, it's shocking, the stuff that you guys found, that you had them dead to rights on admitting. And it feels like CZ is getting off with a slap on the wrist relative to Sam Bankman-Fried. What happens? What's the difference between the two?
Well,
I know he wasn't stealing customer funds.
Yeah.
But the stuff that he was admitting to doing, flouting law, intentionally flouting U.S. law, it was pretty extreme.
Well, look, we have over $4 billion in fines on the criminal and the civil side, CFTC, Justice, and Treasury. Obviously, there's the criminal side, so he will be going to jail. The sentencing will be in a bit of time. So I think law enforcement, both criminal and civil, we work together. We feel like we got the bad actor here, and it's sending.
And you think he's going to? You think he's going to jail?
Look, those are the charges. We'll obviously see what.
I know, but he's got to be in the right jurisdiction so you can take him to jail if you want to take him to jail.
Is that part of the problem? Is he was in a country that doesn't have an extradition treaty with the United States, so if he doesn't agree to it, it's going to be a lot harder to pin him down.
Look, I don't want to talk about the criminal side. We were focused on the civil side. There's a lot of issues, but I think we got to a good solution, and we're very proud of what we were able to accomplish collectively as a U.S. government. Bring this.
Well, that was enough said for me, so exciting news. No, I did not see it. Alex is in the chat. Alex, I miss you, buddy. No homo. I gotta say it with a deep voice. Say it with your chest. You know what I mean? I don't want to say nothing like that to another man without sounding that kind of way. All right, guys, what's up? So we got this bubble right now. I'm a big fan of the bubble. We were looking at the month. We're looking at the week. Let's look at the daily. Let's see what's going on. We know for the month that we're kicking ass, Seabass. We already know that. Getting into the 100, I want to calm down. You know, I really, the shittiest of the shit coins, right? This is probably a minimal one, but let's pay attention to Bonk. Bonk is taking over Pepe. Pepe Le Pew is starting to stinky, right? So right now, as I look here, I do like what Bonk's doing. I wouldn't get involved, right? But you do want to pay attention. This is one of my indicators, not one of my indicators, but one of my tools I like to use. Let's go, Cardano. Watch how I like to do this. It's like Moses. Watch this. I wanted to do a Moses video. Like, seriously, like, get out of my way, Moses type shit. Like, bonk, I'll bonk you out the way, Jay. Like, for real, Moses. And guess who it is? It's ADA, man. I love ADA. One coin, 2 coins. I feel like in this crypto asset space, which two do I have the greatest chance to be a millionaire? Well, surprise, surprise. I got 3. Jasmy, Biconomy, and Cardano. And I will say it. I'll keep saying it until it really makes it happen. 50% pullbacks are very common. I do like you looking at these. This is crazy because I don't like buying green candles. So what am I thinking? I got to look at the charts. This is what happens. I get flustered. And currently looking at the hourly for Jasmy, inverted head and shoulders pattern is looking fantastic. Really am. I do see this resistance, so I do know that I got 27 minutes. It's really important, actually. Oh, shiznick. We do everything live, guys. This is why this is one of the greatest channels out there. Everything is live, usually. I don't know what the fucking price is going to do until I go live with you guys. I mean that. I have an idea, but honestly, I really don't know. I really don't know because you have to analyze what is currently happening. When I get off the show, something different can completely happen. We're looking for a 1.65 trillion market cap to repeat. We're looking for some volume to come in, not to go down, as it just went to 1.57. So it's interesting how it goes down. The money's going up. We do have a resistance touch one time, and you can see what happened the last time. We actually really hit it, right? What happened? We got smacked. Well, what happened last time we touched it? Even the last time, well, we really got smacked, which caused the inverted head. So now we have to pay close attention to see if this cup and handle is actually going to be a handle, or is it going to be a nightmare? Because that's what really can happen. Triple, double bottom end patterns, and you will find yourself confused on the wrong end of this trade. So that's the difference between what can happen and what is the possibilities of what can happen. So you really want to pay close attention to cup and handles. When they give you an opportunity, when you see an inverted head on a short-term time frame of even an hour, it's kind of exciting. Now, what I would do, and I wouldn't recommend you do, is get to the 15 maybe and see if we're getting a little bit more interested time. Short-term time frames help me. Short-term time frames. Let's say that quickly. We look like we can go up and pump, but definitely getting a little bit of resistance here. So what may happen? This is what I think short term, because we're on the 15-minute. I don't advise you to do this. We've been doing this only because we're trading leverage as of late. I was supposed to wait till 2024 to do this stuff with you guys, but this channel has been smoking. Looks like it's going up a tiny bit more, but what I think will happen is we will flip resistance into support. Do you see that? That is a cup and handle inside a cup and handle. Now, I really want you to pay attention to this because this is ingenious. This is really sick. This will happen usually, and it can happen. This is your cup and handle inside a cup and handle. I know it sounds very silly, but it happens more often than you know. So I'm going to get rid of all the confusion shit. This is your possibility to the downside. You can see what happens. Boring sideways action is good, by the way. It's always good, especially if it's an inverted head. Now, on the short-term time frame, we're looking bearish. That's fine. That's probably where this is coming. And I think the handle makes plenty of sense, right? The handle's here. This is the cup inside of a cup, the white part. I'm looking at the yellow cup for Jasmy. I promised a couple people I do it. We know 62 has been a problem, but we do know I'll definitely not short. I'll definitely take profits at 62. This is very volatile. You can see how many times we're having problems. So let me show you the bearish part. Let me show you the bullish part. You're going to get educated this morning if you didn't know this. If we flip resistance into support. Listen hard. If we flip the price resistance, that's what that is, into support, it's usually very bullish. You will get a bullish wick. If you turn the support into an old resistance, right? Look what happened. This was support, came down, boom, all of a sudden now it's resistance. Well, get the fuck out because it is a bearish momentum. And that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Resistance, boom, came up. Yeah, fooled the shit out of all of us. Guess what? The ultimate thing was what I said. Pay attention, definitely to mention. Then we turned our inverted head as we had a beautiful head and shoulders pattern. We were killing it. Look at this. Upward momentum, head and shoulders pattern. But what happens? The opposite, inverted head. I'm teaching you guys a lot of stuff today. I hope you're hitting the like button. I hope you're watching. I hope you're sharing with a friend because I'll tell you right now, class is in session. So watch what's happening. Probably move it over to here more respectively. Upward momentum. And then that's where you did get the inverted. This is pretty bullish. But like I said, we have to be very careful. So what I'll do longer term time frames, stop playing games with that. And then you'll open up everything we just went over and talked about. And now you can see the cup and handle. Makes a lot of sense even on the 4 hourly. 4 hourly, we're getting a new candle in 123. What'll happen? Do we finish above here? Do we hit resistance? It's going to be a very important telling. Doing Jasmy for a minute. Just bear with me there. So those were the options. Now as we get into Bitcoin, right? Big Daddy. Very important to know what Big Daddy's doing. Well, he fell through the symmetrical pattern very well. It was a huge fall. I do see that over here on my oscillator for the daily, it's saying we're still rather bullish. Actually, believe it or not, I did get an upward link saying that we're going to cross over to the upside, so we may get a dead cat bounce. This, to me, tells me that we're going to get a bullshit bounce. That's scary, guys. It's very scary. Even if we put up interest rates tomorrow with the feds, even if it's 3%, what do we get? Something like that. So we got to be careful. Double bottom M's are awful, and we can get the repeat of the 41,000 very well. I don't know if you remember, but we were bearish. The last video I did was bearish. I said we were looking at 41.9, and I remember saying 41.9 because I still have it here. It's 41.8 for some reason. It must have got moved. But I said 41.9, I expect some support possible at the whatever Fibonacci. I said second worst case scenario was 41.5, 41.4. Guess what? We were pretty close to that. Did we go and dip under? Yes, but did we finish a candle almost right exactly there? We did. Our Fibonacci sequence level almost saved our ass. What happened? Well, there was a fear of coming out. There was a manipulation to the downside, and a lot of longs got liquidated. If you don't trade leverage, you'll never understand how crypto works. I'm sorry. It's the truth. So Wall Street Pete keeping it real as steel, looking bearish still. We'll get a pick up here, and I'm still well overbought. It's crazy. I can't believe it. Everyone's still buying. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the news. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. I did have a couple other things I wanted to talk about before we went. We did have the Karen of crypto, the Nancy of crypto, introduces bill to crack down on crypto. Ooh. You're so annoying, you need to go the fuck away. It's just, I'm speaking for everyone, right? Hit the like and subscribe. The gentleman who keeps it real steel. So if you want to learn how to trade crypto, it happens. And everyone, all your friends over Thanksgiving dinner this evening, this is what they're seeing when they see Bitcoin go.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What the fuck is this world?
What is this
world?
world?
What have they done to us? What did they do to us? The fuck?
Yep. That's what I would be doing.
What the fuck?
I've repeated a couple times.
What the fuck is this world? What have they done to us?
It's an awesome reel. You guys have a fantastic day. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. The gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. This crazy bastard used to work here at New York Mercantile Exchange. The floor where everyone was screaming and yelling right there in your picture. Miss these days. Man, I miss these days. I hope I can make enough money one day to get all this shit going back, build the firm, and get half these guys their jobs back. Some of these people are homeless. I don't know if you know that. Top there in the top corner, it's my top right on the picture, what I'm looking at. But I swear to God, I mean it. Isn't it sick? I'm always thinking about other people. This is who I am. This is who you follow. I hope one day, and I'm trying to still help the poor out for Christ's sake, I hope that one day a lot of these people died, okay? I mean that. A lot of people passed away. I had a lot of cancer, a lot of bad things. Life is horrible today. New York Mercantile Exchange, we're losing a lot of people. We have a big chat, big follower thing on Facebook. And it's awesome to watch the group stay together. It's nice. It's a big thing, especially 9/11. But more and more often, though, I keep hearing stories from other people and birds, the little birdies, telling me how this one's passing and this one's poor and this one's living on the street and this one's just got a cell phone bill and is living at my friend's house. And it's crazy. It's hard to live today. But if you know how to trade crypto, if you know how to trade leverage, you're one of the most lucky, fortunate people in the world. I think I'm like 3% of the people in the world that just know how to do it, never mind successfully do it. I'm hoping things are going to change, right? Pretty soon on this channel, we're going to be whipping some crazy things, having some fun here. A lot of this channel is going to grow. A lot of people are going to be like, holy fuck, what happened to Wall Street Pete? That guy used to look poor. It's all right, though. It's not how we look. It's how we act. A lot of people don't realize that. Sometimes the most silent person, the most quiet person scares me the most. They're the most dangerous person on this planet. The loudest, most obnoxious, stupid fuck. I know. I'm loud. That's why I say it like that. But the quietest person in the room is the most scariest person in the world. I'll tell you that right now. You guys have a fantastic day. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto is why we always talked about take a sip, buy the dip. Proof. We had 2 years of going down. Some of you are gone. I miss you. Some of you are gone. I mean it. I don't know where the fuck you guys went. I miss some of you. I'm not kidding. There's a couple names that are gone. I no longer see them chat on here. I just no longer see them talking. Matter of fact, they're probably not in crypto, and I've seen some of them in other people's chats. I laughed. I'm not kidding. Magician Beats. I'll give you an example for one of them. We used to have this guy, Magician Beats. Saved the dude's life. He asked me suggestions. I never give out financial advice. He asked me if I could buy Bitcoin in 2021. Is it a good idea to go all in? I said, no, dude. Don't live in your car and do that. He'd be fucking living in a cardboard box in Mickey Mouse Street. I don't know where he'd be. I hope he's well. I worry about that dude. Very nice guy. I met him through here. I met a lot of nice people through here. And I hope none of them go through any of the shit that this gentleman was telling me. And please, never. I don't care if it's the bottom. If it is the bottom, I don't care. the risk of living that way and the outcome, do you really want that possibility? Like, why would you put yourself in a shit situation? Even if accidents can happen, right? What happened if the internet went down? What the fuck would you do? I don't know. I worry every day about stupid shit like that. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We keep it real as steel. We talk about the crypto news, and I hope you're ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Do we get a pump to 50,000 Bitcoin? It's a possibility. I don't know if you realize that. Hit the like and subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.